Alright guys, I'm gonna Planet Fitness. Watch how ridiculous this is.
Nah. Dude dropped a pen. Alright y'all, so you know I had to react to this video. It's called How Planet Fitness Became Hated by the World. Let's check it out and see what they're talking about.
Overwhelming hatred for Planet Fitness, you first need to understand their business model. Planet Fitness was created with the goal of having a non-competitive culture, opposite to that of something like Gold's Gym, where bodybuilding is glorified. Everything in Planet Fitness is catered towards the less experienced beginner, and on the surface this makes Planet Fitness look like a fairly positive place. However, as we look into the methods
I knew they was gonna bring up the donuts and snacks. I never forget when I first joined Planet Fitness, I wanna say about 8 or 9 years ago. I was so shocked. Everybody's like, yo, it's a cool new gym. It's new to the area. I saw donuts and pizza. I'm like, ain't this kind of counterproductive? Like, how you gonna work out and then eat donuts and pizza afterwards? I never understood that. I never indulged in it. But let's see what else they're talking about.
to achieve this beginner-friendly image, you'll start to understand why their approach also receives an insane amount of backlash. This image posted to the Gym Memes Facebook page shows a note
Hold on. We do not cater to bodybuilders or heavyweight lifters. Please help us keep our non-intimidating environment by loading only 4 weight plates on each side. I feel like it's fake because I've never seen a sign like this. When I was going to Planet Fitness, I feel like somebody tried to sabotage and they made their own sign. They attached it to the machine. But this don't make sense to me. If Planet Fitness did post something like this or did put this on a weight, I understand why people feel some type of way. Because we go there to get our workout in. Don't tell us how much we can lift. I thought it was fake. We're gonna see what they're talking about. I don't know.
To a Planet Fitness leg press reading, "We do not cater to bodybuilders or heavyweight lifters. Please help us keep our non-intimidating environment by loading only 4 weight plates on each side," with this note showing that not only are Planet Fitness trying to cater to beginners, but they're also trying to repel anyone who might consider themselves an intermediate or advanced lifter. In addition to requesting that members only use a maximum of 4 plates on the leg press, Planet Fitness gyms also feature no squat rack, no deadlifting area, and no bench press, with the Smith machine being the only
That's wild. Yo, it's funny because you see this all the time at Planet Fitness, not only at Planet Fitness, but other gyms as well, especially with beginners.
Alternative for those looking to perform these exercises, or if you're desperate enough, you can evidently use the machine where you'd usually do dips. The gym requests that members refrain from doing T-rows, overhead presses, clean and jerks, deadlifts, and even requests that members don't do.
That's wild. I've never seen nothing like that before. First of all, I'm hitting rows, I'm hitting overhead press. I mean, I do clean and jerks or anything like that, but I be doing deadlifts, and I definitely superset. Ain't nobody say, yo, Wavy, you can't superset over here. I ain't never heard that before. But that's just wild that they got signs like that. It's making me think it's Photoshop. I don't know. I've never personally seen these signs at Planet Fitness, but I've only been in like 3 of them, and then I moved on to another gym. I don't know.
Supersets, which is achieved in part by maxing out their dumbbells at 75 pounds or 34 kilos, with this number being an even lower 60 pounds or 27 kilos, depending on which franchise you go.
You know what? All right, my bad for keep stopping the video. I heard so many people say, like, yo, at my gym, they only got 60 pounds. I haven't personally seen that. I've seen 75 pounds max. And if you can lift more than that, I don't know why you at Planet Fitness still anyway.
2. As an alternative, Planet Fitness gyms are instead filled with excessive amounts of cardio equipment, with a possible goal of encouraging their members to avoid the weight training area altogether. So basically, Planet Fitness doesn't allow you to actually get stronger. The only gym that doesn't like people going to the gym. I went to Planet Fitness
The only gym that don't like people going to the gym.
Joke with one of my friends because your first day you get free to test out, and I was deadlifting 360 on the Smith machine, and I put pads underneath the weight so it wouldn't slam, and the manager kicked me out because I was noticeably stronger than everyone else and creating an intimidating atmosphere. Planet Fitness,
I don't know. The fact that the employees and staff kicked you out of Planet Fitness for being too strong, I ain't never heard that before. I never had that issue. I guess every location different.
Having a problem with people who are noticeably stronger than everyone else is something that can also be observed in countless different YouTube videos.
I wasn't there a week, and I was told, you intimidate the other patrons, and we don't like your type here.
For example, 4 times world's strongest man Brian Shaw was kicked out of Planet Fitness whilst making a fairly relaxed YouTube video, with this piece of content pairing another titled "Planet Fitness cancelled my membership after 500-pound bench press," cementing their dislike for those who go to the gym to push their limits. As an extra measure to avoid intense exercise, Planet Fitness also has their
I'm saying though, like, If you can press that much weight, I have no idea why you still at Planet Fitness. Let's keep it all the way 100.
Lunk alarm, which can be triggered by Planet Fitness staff anytime they see a member working out too intensely. Lunk alarm is actually pretty goated. If it goes off, it means that you're making gains, and the staff is just making sure that everyone knows that you're built different. But while this person managed to frame the lunk alarm as beneficial, on a wider scale the concept has been criticized pretty damn heavily. The alarms are set to trigger when they detect muscles actually contracting. Planet Fitness, you're being too loud. Also Planet Fitness uses tornado warning sign to replace the noise of normal gym activities. This alarm is infinitely more disruptive than the clanking of weights or grunts of strained lifters. It's also startling, which can cause severe injuries to anyone under load, and in addition to simply having the lunk alarm, there are countless comments describing ridiculous situations during which the alarm has been sounded. I accidentally dropped my drink off the treadmill and the lunk alarm went off. I got kicked out. The lunk alarm goes off if you accidentally drop a pen.
They going in on Planet Fitness. The fact that they have that lunk alarm, I can't get mad at that. I've only heard it go off like maybe 4 to 5 times over the 3-year span that I've been going there. But hey.
Alright guys, I'm with Planet Fitness. Watch how ridiculous this is.
Nah. Dude dropped a pen. Really? That's wild.
But to be fair to Planet Fitness, both gym members and the staff themselves have often stated in videos and comments that the lunk alarm is rarely ever used.
Yes, there is a lunk alarm. However,
Yeah, like I said, I've been there when I first started. I'm not there no more. But I was at that gym for about 3 to 4 years, and I heard it go off about maybe 5-6 times total. So all of this lunk alarm, you drop a pen, you sneeze the wrong way, the lunk alarm will go off. I've never personally seen it. I had the lunk alarm go off on me one time, and, you know, I guess you could say I was being a little obnoxious at the time. You know, I was trying to get a little pump. My bad, I apologize, it won't happen again.
never even heard it go off.
I've worked at 2 different Planet Fitness locations, and we never once sounded the lunk alarm on people for anything. I think it depends on the individual locations, whether they're franchise or not.
Yeah, so one thing that I will say is I did a little bit of research because, you know, I have a whole Planet Fitness playlist. Check it out. Link in the description. If you're a beginner or you're intermediate or you've been going to the gym for a while, I have a playlist for you guys where I hit different body parts. But one thing that I did learn is they are franchise, so they have different owners. That's why if you notice you've been to different Planet Fitnesses, they look a little bit different. The setup's different. The floor plan is different. So it really all depends on your location. Thank goodness that the locations I went to, they was pretty cool and chill, because if not, I would have turned up.
We were told that we weren't allowed to use it, that it was more of a novelty item. I went to Planet Fitness for 6 months and never heard the alarm. I think it mostly depends on the manager you get. Treat the alarm as a sign of a good or bad manager. If that alarm sounds, it's time to find another gym. As a person who works at Planet Fitness, we never set the lunk alarm off.
We don't pull the lunk alarm. We don't pull it because there's no purpose to, like, you know? On the flip side too, we like to have fun. Sometimes as soon as we just hear anything, boom, we just pull it. And it's different when your manager's there and when your manager's not there.
However, while the alarm can be dismissed as somewhat of a meme, drinking out of a gallon water jug as well as their dress code are both something that Planet Fitness does take extremely seriously. In the previously mentioned—
That's another thing that I never had an issue with. I used to walk in there with tank tops, wife beaters. Nobody said anything crazy to me.
video where Brian Shaw gets kicked out of Planet Fitness, a sign can be seen which reads, "Dress code to maintain our no gym tim."
Now there are signs like that that do say that, so I'm not gonna flex, but I never ran into that issue personally.
Environment. Please no jeans, boots, sandals, or string tank tops. Thank you. Other ban—
I mean, why would you want to wear sandals in the first place to the gym? No do-rags. No boots. I'm finna go in there with some Timbs on. No jeans. That's wild. No boots, no sandals, no jeans, no skull caps, no bandanas, so you can't be in there gangbanging.
Items of clothing include do-rags, skull caps, bandanas, and judging from internet anecdotes, this dress code is definitely the next reason behind why the gym is so hated. I used to have a Planet Fitness membership, and on multiple occasions they asked me to go home and change my gym outfit to something.
Bro, come. Y'all out of pocket. That's a whole reach. I've never seen that. Sometimes I think people just be trying to get clout because, come on, that's a whole reach. I mean, I can't tell you lying, but I done seen some things, and certain people never got kicked out of the gym, but
less revealing, I was wearing a tank top and shorts lol, or they would give me one of those hideous white t-shirts with their logo to cover myself up. In this video titled Planet Fitness Fail Why I Cancelled My Membership, the girl explains that she was confronted by staff for simply having a 1-gallon water bottle.
One of the workers did a beeline for me one time while I'm working out, interrupts my set, and is like, oh, you can't have that gallon of water here.
Whilst another member denied entry altogether because his water bottle was too big to fit in their designated cup holder.
So I'm in here at Planet Fitness with this bottle, and Miss Ashley does not want to allow me to work out because she says my bottle will not fit into her cup holder.
Imagine asking someone to leave because they're drinking water and being healthy. For being a judgment-free facility, all they do is judge, and this is why their approach is so controversial.
I mean, to put them all in a box, every location is not the same, all because that was one situation. I mean, you can kind of, you know, I don't know how active she really is, you know what I'm saying? So she might be a little intimidated herself, but we can't just put that on Planet Fitness as a whole. Specific locations, I guess.
The judgment-free slogan is targeted toward their main demographic, beginners, but in order to achieve this branding, they have to be judgmental toward anyone who isn't a beginner, making their approach incredibly hypocritical.
So no judgment, except you get to judge.
That's right.
We won't judge or criticize you unless you're someone in shape in a gym. No judgment zone unless we are the ones judging. Planet Fitness, no judging. Also Planet Fitness.
All right, let me talk about that for one quick second. So Planet Fitness is a judgment-free zone, right? That's their slogan. I don't even know why I'm saying this right now or why this even needs to be said, but that gym is geared specifically for beginners. It's where I started out because I didn't know what I was doing. Today, I would not step foot in a Planet Fitness unless I'm shooting a tutorial or something like that. But I personally wouldn't work out at a Planet Fitness unless I'm shooting a tutorial or if there's no other gyms in the area. Those are the only two situations where I'm going to be at a Planet Fitness. Outside of that, you're not going to catch me there. Now, it works for the people that it's supposed to work for, but if not, like me, go to the local gym, join a Crunch Fitness. There's other options out there. The fact that they have a gym specifically for beginners, that's why I tell people in my videos all the time, that's what it's geared towards. So don't get mad because beginners have a specific gym for them. There's a whole bunch of gyms for people like me and a lot of other people out there. Just let the beginners have it. I don't understand why people go in on Planet Fitness like that. If that's where some people feel comfortable at, or if you're a beginner, but to put all of the Planet Fitnesses in the box, I don't agree with that because they're not all the same.
Judges anyone who actually wants to work out properly, with this criticism also being bundled in with more sinister theories about why Planet Fitness fights tooth and nail in order to maintain their judgment-free brand.
I mean, but all right, now that's completely out of pocket. This dude's walking around shirtless. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at my gym, right? I go to one of the bigger gyms in the state that I'm at. If you walking around with a shirt on, I mean, that's cool, but don't sit on the bench. You mad sweaty, your skin sticking to the bench. You get up, you don't wipe it down. That's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Have some kind of courtesy.
If you think about it, the entire concept is an incredible idea. By keeping the judgmental people away, you only attract the insecure who pity themselves. At the same time, you keep away any serious lifter who could show what is possible, therefore reassuring these half-heartedly gym goers that what they're doing is absolute peak performance. The picture of roid-raging testosterone monsters is planted into people's heads, thus binding them even stronger to that gym. Financially speaking, it's a masterpiece. Perhaps this is a bit of a conspiracy theory, but it's also possible that it's in Planet Fitness's best interest to keep their members out of shape so they'll continue to pay for membership. On the first Monday of every month,
I mean, hey, that would actually be smart if that was the case. That's actually a really good business move. And you got pizza every, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it is. You can even take a piece of pie home with you and you stay out of shape. You got to come to Planet Fitness. I don't know. I don't know that personally. I don't have all the answers, Sway.
Planet Fitness hosts Pizza Monday, during which free pizza is given to members before, after, and even during their workouts. Then similarly, on the second Tuesday of every month, Planet Fitness has Bagel Tuesday, following the same concept but with free bagels. Planet Fitness makes a pretty decent argument for why they consider this to be acceptable, stating on their website, "It's okay to indulge in a treat every once in a while. The truth is, one slice of pizza isn't going to destroy a month's worth of work in the gym, which is why Planet Fitness Pizza Monday and Bagel Tuesday only roll around once a month. Moderate is key, yet as you might expect, these free junk food days have come with even more public backlash.
I'm doing like squats and deadlifts, and the smell of like 100 pizzas is coming at me. It's just not right, Planet Fitness. Come on.
See, what y'all don't understand is, secretly, Planet Fitness is teaching you how to have self-control. That's really what it is. See, y'all not catching it. They're trying to teach you self-control. If you smell like pizza or, you know, something delighting, like a Krispy Kreme donut, like a fresh oven in the back, and you got that hot donut, glazed donut smell, you have to control it, right? So they're teaching you y'all missed it. See, I'm not gonna repeat myself because it went over y'all head.
Pizza being in the gym, it's just not right. They don't go together. Offer free salads, offer free, I don't know, protein.
Free, that's too expensive. See, y'all asking for too much. Salad is too expensive. You get a slice of pizza, you know what I'm saying, and that's it. Y'all asking for too much at this point.
Shakes, but pizza? No, Planet Fitness.
Pizza at a...
Hold on. Run that back real quick.
Shakes, but pizza? No, Planet Fitness.
So she made a whole video about Planet Fitness and how they serve pizza while she's sitting in the car saying, no, not this slice of pizza, Planet Fitness. Why did you have to demonstrate by actually getting a slice and sitting in your car? It makes me think that you actually had a slice of pizza.
Pizza at a gym is like having AA meetings in a bar. Nothing like getting a good workout than enjoying a high-calorie pizza afterwards, #gains. It's actually a genius tactic. You go there to lose weight and get in shape, they give you pizza, you gain some weight, you have to go back to lose that weight. Keeps you in that gain weight loop.
Hey, that's smart though, I ain't gonna lie. But...
weight cycle. Planet Fitness not actually wanting their members to lose weight might also explain some of the other things that you can get with your membership, such as their total body enhancement chamber, which sounding like a pile of infomercial garbage, apparently helps work muscle groups, firms and tones the body, as well as helps reduce stress.
I don't have an explanation for that.
However, these no-effort scam machines just reiterate the type of customers that Planet Fitness are generally going after. Their cheap $10 per month memberships are seemingly designed to appeal to people who will go once or twice, never turn up again, but also never cancel their membership because, well, nobody can be bothered to go into the gym to cancel it when it's only 33 cents per day.
Sonny, like, that breakdown is completely fire because I know so many people who have a Planet Fitness membership that has been coming out for the past 2 years. I mean, it's only 33 cents a day. What's $10 a month? It's been 10 years. I mean, you know, if you do the math, they are making bread. That is kind of smart. And that is sort of true to a certain extent. So,
what do I have to do to cancel this membership? Oh, you have to come into the location or else write a letter. The gym where I stay is 45 minutes away from where I live at.
Yep, that happened to me too. I signed up in a whole other state. They said the only way that you can cancel is if you get flued out. You got to fly out to the state where you signed up at to cancel the membership. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a workaround for that, but I'm not going to get into that.
Those are the only two ways? Yes, those are the only two ways. You have to physically come in to cancel your membership.
And judging from some of the videos on YouTube, it seems like this strategy is incredibly effective.
I've given them $10 a month for 4 years, and I've never stepped foot inside the gym.
Just to add a cherry on top of the cake, if you do want to cancel your membership, there are then massive fees involved, as well as other small charges that force you to spend more money before you officially leave.
Make sure you don't break your contract, because if you break your contract, then it's $150 to get.
There is no contract at Planet Fitness. It's month to month. It's month to month. There is no contract. People just, they stay making stuff up. There's no contract. It's month to month. Month to month means is you can cancel at any point. You might have to pay for the remaining time or the next month, which is another $10, $20, but there is no cancellation fee, to my knowledge. Now, I do know that they have a service fee that you pay once a year or something like that, just like most gyms.
Out of it, I see that I still got a payment, a charge from Planet Fitness. Now, my membership is discontinued. Trying to get rid of gym memberships is basically trying to get rid of a boyfriend that won't go away or a nasty rash.
Their business model. is to sell memberships to people who don't go regularly. Think about it, there can be 10,000 members for that one gym, but if everyone goes, then the place would be so busy it would either violate legal codes or be so packed you wouldn't be able to work out because everyone is using something, and honestly, it's hard to blame them. Businesses are created to make money, and with over 2,000 gyms across the globe, Planet Fitness has been extremely successful, yet unfortunately they've done so whilst picking up the nickname Planet Fatness in the process.
Who called it Planet Fatness? Who comes up with these names? It's terrible. My final takeaway with this video is there are different franchise owners. They have different procedures, different protocols. They just use the same brand name. But overall, for me, I worked out at Planet Fitness for about 4 years when I first started. And then I've been going for about 6 years. But it's great for what it is. If you're a beginner at Planet Fitness, you want to get a quick pump, a quick workout, it'll be good for you. As far as a lot of the complaints that people have, I haven't personally had that issue. I haven't ran into those things, so I can't speak on it. One issue that I am familiar with is canceling your membership. You do have to go to that specific location that you started out at. And now it's $10 a month. You could have it for 4 years. I heard that too. So I mean, that's another thing. Outside of that, it's good for what it is. I mean, that's pretty much it. The full playlist for beginners, if you do work out at Planet Fitness, is going to be in a link below. Also, I have an intermediate playlist if you've been working out for a while. I'm not being paid by Planet Fitness, not sponsored by Planet Fitness. Wavy.